In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a link in bio page inside system.io. We're going to build it completely from scratch, and by the end of this video, you'll have your own working link in bio store that looks and feels like the ones you see on Stand and other link in bio tools. The best part is that it's all inside system.io, so you can actually use it for free, and you also get all of the powerful automation features that System provides. Before we get into it, if you don't have a System.io account yet, make sure you join using the link in the video description. That's the link you'll need to follow along with this tutorial. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. First, open your browser and click the link in the video description to go to System.io. On the page that opens, you'll see a button that says Start for Free Now. Click on that button. You'll see a sign-up form, enter your email address, then click on Get My Free Account. Next, System.io will ask you a few simple questions. When it asks, do you already have a business? Choose, no, I'm just getting started. Then it will ask, what is your annual revenue in US dollar? For this example, I'm going to choose less than $1,000 per year. After that, enter your phone number in the field provided. Now they want you to confirm your email. So head over to your email inbox, find the email from System.io, open it, and click on the confirmation link inside that email. When you click it, you'll be taken back to System.io. There are just a couple more things to fill in. If you see a checkbox that says, I am not a robot, tick that box, then click Save. Great! We've reached the dashboard. This is your main System.io account dashboard. Now let's go straight into creating the link in BioStore. At the top of the dashboard, look for Sites and click on it. Under Sites, click on Digital Stores. This will take you to the page where you manage your digital stores. Here, click on the Create button. Now we can create our first store. For this example, I'm going to name the store Novexa. So in the name field, type Novexa. For the domain, I'm going to choose the default System.io domain option, because in this example, I don't have my own custom domain set up, but you can connect your own domain later if you want. For the URL path, I'm going to type Novexa, so your store URL will include that path. If you did add your own custom domain and you wanted your custom domain to be your main storefront, all you would need to do is integrate your domain, remove the text in the URL path field by backspacing all the letters, and then click Save. That would make your custom domain point directly to this store. But since, in this example, I don't have any other pages on a custom domain, I'll leave the path as Novexa for now and click Save. So now the store has been created, and this is what our store currently looks like. Right now, it's pretty empty. What I recommend you do right away is add some basic information. That way, when we customize the design, we'll get a better feel for how everything looks. First, go to the Header section and tap on Edit Header. Here we can change the name and the bio. I'm going to edit the name and type Novexa Home Secure as the store name for this example. Under the bio area, I'll type something simple like, I teach people how to secure their homes and protect what matters most. That's a short and clear bio. You can write whatever fits your own brand, but for this example, I'll use that line. Next, we'll add social media links. For this tutorial, I'm just going to put Novexa as my username for Instagram and TikTok, and then copy and paste that in a few more places for other social icons. You'll notice that for the other social media platforms, you need to type in the URL path, not just the name. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'll just type Novexa so you can see how it's set up. But when you build your real bio store, you should add the full URL to your actual social profiles. I'll add a few of these just to fill out the header and make the preview look more complete. Once that's done, click on Save. You'll now see that we have our name, bio, and some social media icons showing. It already looks a lot better than an empty page. Next, I want to add at least one product so that we can see how a button looks on the page. Go back to the store view and click on Add New Product. You'll see a few options for different product types. For now, choose Redirect to an external link. The reason I'm choosing this is because I just want to add a button to our page that links to another website, like a main site or funnel. It helps us see how buttons appear on our link in bio page. In the URL field, I'll put my website URL. For this tutorial, I'll just type Novexa as a placeholder, but in your case, you would use your real website link. Once that's done, click on Publish, so we have at least one button visible on the page. Now we've got our basic background in place. We have a header, social links, and a button. Next, let's edit the profile image. Go to your profile section and tap on it. Here you can upload a picture. I'm going to quickly upload an image. For this example, I'll use a cool little AI-style image I found on Google. Once it's done uploading, click on Save. Now we've got the basic setup: a name, a bio, social links, a button, and a profile image. It's starting to look like a real link in bio page. Next, let's go to Edit Design. This is where we can choose a theme we like and change the colors and fonts. When you open this, you'll see around 9 or 10 different theme options. You can click through them and see how your page changes in the preview. Because we already added a bit of information, you'll see how each theme looks with your name, bio, and button. Just keep clicking through the themes until you find the one you like best. There isn't a huge amount of customization inside System, but the nice thing about that is you can't really break anything easily. It keeps things simple. Personally, I like the one that looks clean and modern, so I'll pick the theme that I think looks amazing for this Novexa Home Secure example. Once I choose that theme, I'll go down to the color options at the bottom. The first color option is the main accent color. Right now, it might be something like yellow. I'm going to change that to a light blue. I really like that light blue as the main color. The second option is the background color for the boxes or cards on the page. I'll change that to a slightly off black color so it has a nice contrast with the main background. Then there's the overall background color for the page, and I'll adjust that so everything blends nicely. After the colors, we can change the fonts. I'm going to change the body font to Poppins because I like how clean and easy to read it is. For the headings, I'll choose Roboto, so I'll set the heading font to Roboto and the body font to Poppins. Once you are happy with your fonts and colors, scroll down and click Apply Theme. Now, if we click View, we can see what our link in Bio store looks like. On a computer, it shows as a simple and nice link in bio page with your profile image, heading, bio, social links, and a button. On a phone, it will stack and resize nicely, so it will look similar, just in a mobile layout. That's the basic structure of your online store, and it only took a few minutes to set up. Now, let's make it more functional. The first thing I'm going to do is edit the external link product we created earlier. Click on that product, and then click on the option to add our thumbnail. Once it's added, let's add our title. For the title, I'll type Novexa Resources, just for this example. For the short subtitle, I'll write Visit My Novexa Resources, so visitors know that this button will send them to my main resources page or website. For the button text, you can put whatever you like. I'm going to change the button text to Let's Go. Once you're happy with your title, subtitle, and button text, click on Publish again. You'll see that the button on your link in bio page has updated with your new text. Now click on Add New Product again. This time, you'll see all of the other options you can use. You can create an opt-in form if you want to collect email addresses and build a list. You can sell a course. You can sell a digital product like a PDF, or you can sell a physical product. All of those can be added to this same link in BioStore. For this example, I personally like to sell courses. So I'm going to choose Sell a Course. Click on Sell a Course, and you'll see a couple of different options for how your course will be delivered. If we skip the thumbnail for a moment and go straight to the course settings, you'll see two options: a light course and a classic course. A light course is what you would expect to see in something like Stand. It's more like a mobile shop type of course layout. If you already have a course created inside System.io under Assets and Courses, you can choose Classic Course and then select your course from the list. Once again, the light course is like a stand store style course where everything is focused around that mobile view. The Classic Course is a regular course with a more complete learning experience. I think that's pretty cool, because with tools like Stand, I like the way the course is sold, but I think that's pretty cool, because with tools like Stand, I like the way the course is sold, but I don't really enjoy the actual course experience when going through the lessons. Meanwhile, System.io regular classic courses are great and feel more like a proper course platform. To show you how a light course works, tap on Light Course. Then click on Create a new light course. Give it a course name, change the name to something you like, and put in your course details. For this tutorial, I'll just fill it out quickly with some random text so you can see how it looks. Under Modules, this is where we can create new modules. Click on Add Module. I'll name this module Module 1 and click Save. Now we can add a lesson, or a lecture as they call it. Click on Add Lecture or Add Lesson, and this is where you can drop in information about the lecture. Give it a name. I'll just call it Lesson 1. Below that, you can add text describing the lesson. If you scroll down, you'll see you can drop in a video file if you want the lesson to have a video. You can also add a file download. For this example, I'll quickly add a tiny video so you can see how it looks in the preview. Once it's added, you'll see the video lesson show up there. This is basically what it's going to look like for your students. You can also add file downloads if you want to include documents, and you can add links as well. When you're done, click on Save. That's the first lesson finished. On the right side of the screen, you can re-edit the lesson, duplicate it, or add more bits and pieces like more modules and more lessons. It's a little bit limited in design, but you can see the idea of it and it works well. Now let's go to the checkout. Once you're on the checkout page for this course product, the first thing you can do is drop in an image at the top. So I'm going to upload mine. After it uploads, you'll see a nice header picture at the top of the checkout page. Then we can start editing the text. For the main title, I'll type No Vexa Home Secure. That will be the course name that people see when they land on this checkout page. Down below, there's a bigger text area where you can put as much information as you want about the course. You can type in multiple paragraphs, repeat key information, and basically fill it up so visitors can scroll down and really understand what they're getting. I might type the description a couple of times here just to show you what it looks like when it's filled out. People can come onto the page, scroll down, read everything, and then, when they're ready, they can fill in their details and check out. Now, one thing that's a little strange is how the last name field works. System.io requires a last name for the checkout, but it doesn't always put it into the form automatically. So if you don't add it, it won't let you proceed. What you need to do is click Add Field, then choose Last Name from the list and drop it into the form area. You can also make this field required. It's a bit odd that they don't pre-add it, but this is what you have to do to make sure your customers can move forward. Next, you'll see the section for pricing plans. If you haven't created a pricing plan yet, you can create a new one here. Click Create a new pricing plan. I'm going to type No Vexa Home Secure as the price plan name. This name will be displayed on the order form, on your dashboard, and as the statement descriptor. For the price, I'll put $100 exclusive of tax, just as an example. It's totally up to you what price you want to use. Then click on Save. Now you have a one-time payment pricing plan for $100 connected to this course. After that, choose the payment methods. In this demo, I'm going to choose cash on delivery because that's the only method I added in this account. But you can add more payment methods like PayPal, Stripe, and Apple Pay inside System.io, and then select them here for your real store. That's pretty much it for the checkout settings. If you click Next, you'll see the thank you page. On this page, if you want to add any extra instructions, you can edit the text. You can't add links or images here, So it's a simple page. In this example, I'm not going to change anything, but you can customize the text if you want. Once you're done, click on a Publish. You'll be brought to the final screen, and everything is now good to go. Now that we have this course box created, I'm going to move it to the top of the product list so it shows first on our link in bio page. In the store view, click and drag the course box above the redirect to external link product. Next, let's edit the course box slightly. Click on it to edit and type Novexa Home Secure Course as the main title. For the button text, I'll type Get Started Now. For a quick subtitle around it, I'll just add some lorem ipsum style placeholder text so you can see how it looks. You can also add a thumbnail image here if you want, but for this example, I'm fine leaving it as it is. When you're finished, click Publish. Now we have a pretty cool looking link in BioStore. We have our course at the top, our external link product below it, our profile, bio, and social links. While you can't go through every single step of the course like a student would on your desktop preview, you can still view how the store looks. Click on View again, and refresh if you need to. Remember, this is just through the View button. If someone wants to purchase from your link in BioStore, for example, they can click on the Novexa Home Secure Course box. That will take them to the checkout page we just set up. On that page, they can put in their name, last name, email, and see the price, the payment method, and then they can enroll in the course. It works extremely well. Honestly, it's one of the fastest setups you can do for an online store and link in bio page. It's so simple to use, and it just works. So that is how you create a link in BioStore inside of System.io. This can easily replace StanStore, Beacons.ai, or any other link in bio software. If you want to check it out and start building your own, make sure you use the link given in the video description to join System.io. That link also comes with free tutorials and templates inside the System Accelerator program, and you'll get that for free. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll see you in the next one.